ठीक है. Okay, so my opening question is if I have x square more than equal to 4, just I'm giving you just solve that and get the x value. Set of x value which satisfies that. It's just I'm just going to visualize, like try to do visualize things. Can you square? Can you draw x square on a lump line? Huh. If you draw x square, how will you get this? This one is y is equal to x square. Okay. Can you draw y is equal to 4? Yes, this is y is equal to 4. This value, these two x values, that is minus 2, that is minus 2, that is plus. So what you want actually? X, like you want the graph to be above than this line y is equal to 4. Agree? So this part and this part. So solutions means always x values. So where this graph is above than this line, so what are those x values? Isn't x more than 2 or x less than minus 2? Yeah. Okay.
So, but it'll be equal to as well because the
If
question
you're
said that.
equal to here, then equal to. Oh, okay. Yeah. So normally 90% students does this. It is the invalid sentence. This is only valid for equality. You can write plus minus. Yeah. Okay, for inequality, it is not a valid sentence. Understood? Mhm. Okay, moving ahead, if I have x square less than equal to 4, then what would be the answer? So you want graph to be below than this line. So in between minus 2 to 2. Mhm. X has to be in between, x has to be in between minus 2 to. Mhm. Yeah. Okay. ठीक है. So if your x square less than equal to 4, less than equal to 2, 2, I'm again giving you five. Now this is will be more. So let's do few questions. You can do it. If I have x square minus 6 minus 5 less than equal to 0, so can you solve it? Second, if I have x minus 2 over x plus 2 more than equal to 0, can you solve it? And x plus 2 over x minus 2 more than equal to 0, can you solve? Can you solve these three? That is simple. So step one, always do into the inequality side, make right side 0. It is already 0. Second step is get the linear factor of it if you could. So you can get factorize it. If you can't factorize it, then use formula to get linear factor to get x-intercepts. Okay. Third is step 3 is make sign diagram. Okay, so if I apply this step 1 and 2, factorizations are not possible for this. So what you'll do, you can write like, you can get the roots done by using quadratic formula. So these are the x-intercepts because your right side 0. So this would be 1 minus root 5 over 2. This would be 1 plus root 5. Mhm. Okay. And you want like this to be, like you want that to be below than that. No? So in between that. So 1 minus root 5 over 2x to 1 plus root 5. Okay, because it was less than. Understand? So you made the sign diagram is also sign here negative, here plus, here plus. Okay. ठीक है?
So, I have a question. Wait,
Yeah.
never mind. Yeah, leave it. Nothing. Nothing.
So if I try to solve question number 2, I have x minus 2 or x plus 2 more than 0. What to be done?
So you take x plus 2 to the
Yeah.
other side, which becomes 0.
Are you
Like, so it's
sure? Anyone can contradict me. You can't take that other side. Why you can't take? Tell me.
Because it can be a minus value and it can also
If
switch.
this is negative, then you multiply
Yeah.
to flip that.
Yeah, that's right. So it can be a minus value and it can flip as well.
So don't we multiply both sides by x plus 2?
That is perfect. You multiply same thing to make it sign same positive. So if we write x plus 2 and then your x minus 2, then x plus 2 whole square more than 0, this goes this side. X plus 2, x minus 2 over x minus 2, x plus 2 whole square more than 0. So this cancels out. So x plus 2 times x minus 2 more than.
So I didn't understand what you did. I'm confused.
See, it was this. Now I cannot cross multiply because I don't know whether this is plus or minus. If this is plus, then sign won't reverse. If this is minus, sign reverse inequality sign. So first I have to make sure for plus or minus. So I can't be sure for minus, but I can be sure for plus. If I multiply same thing up and down, it becomes square. Irrespective what x value supply here, it is always going to get square and then will remain positive. Now I know that this is positive, so I can put cross multiply. So I can write x plus 2, x minus 2 more than 0.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, so this disappears.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
So that's what. Now, so this you can solve it like by using same methods. 2 minus 2 opening upward parabola. Okay? So rules are make right say 0. Okay, now his answer is what? X more than 2 or x less than minus 2. So if you have x minus 2 or x plus 2 more than equal to x plus 2 or x minus 2, can you solve? I'm just giving you 5 minutes to solve. Everyone. Okay, so हो गया. Now thing is like this.
So what's the answer?
X.
I don't know answer.
I
So
can
step
simplify.
follow. Just move one side. You can't cross multiply. So
That is-
write x minus 2 over x plus 2 minus x plus 2 over x minus 2 more than equal to 0.
Oh,
ठीक है
अरे
सर. इसके बाद एलसीएम ले लो. एलसीएम लिया तो क्या होगा x minus 2 whole square minus x plus 2 whole square
Yeah.
over x minus x plus 2
and that's
x minus 2 more than equal to 0.
and now you can send it there
ठीक है.
because x square minus 4.
नहीं नहीं अभी you can't send it
X square
because
minus 4, no?
but this is not positive. No, x square minus 4 can be negative also.
Actually,
So you can't send it. Just open the bracket x square. Yeah, use a square minus b square. Normally we would do. ठीक है, so use it. So x minus 2 plus x plus 2 x minus 2 ठीक है plus x plus 2 minus x minus 2 over x plus 2 x minus 2 more than equal to 0. So this cancels out. And here this cancels out. You'll get here what? Minus 4x over x plus 2 x minus 2 more than equal to 0. Okay, now you can't, like, this is not the same thing, you multiply up and down. So you'll get minus 4 x plus 2 x plus 2 x minus 2 more than equal to 0. Because same thing you multiply here, that get cross multiply. You know what to do with this. Hmm?
So you make the -4 positive, right? You have to multiply by -1
You
and
can
flip the sign.
remove it and then flip the sign.
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Now you draw the sign diagram. Roots first you look at 0. This would be minus 2. This would give minus 2. This would give 2. Agree? So now see, if this is rightmost side is plus, then like this is plus, then rightmost side is going to be plus for sure. And after roots, sign get flipped. Every root after. Okay. Now what you looking for? Negative. Where it is negative? Here. And
but I didn't get how do you make the sign diagram out of this? Like how do you
see, I'll tell you there are multiple ways of writing it, but is put any value of x in 2 more than 2 parts, just like 3. You write 3 here, what will you go? Plus,
Yeah.
right? Plus, plus. All 3 plus, so the 3 k right side is everything plus. And if root comes in, only sign flips. Agree? Sign may flips. Up now here, put any value in between this. So one you write, this is plus, this is plus, this is minus. So multiplication is minus. Agree? Then take any value in between also, that also will give plus. So that's how it is. So if we see, generally to do fast is always you just rightmost side is going to be plus if the coefficient of highest power is plus. Okay. So here plus and then after root sign flips.
Okay.
Okay. Now you tell me, see this side in between. So answer is like x less than minus 2, x in between 0 to 2.
Okay.
ठीक है,
Mhm.
अंडरस्टैंड?
हाँ.
अब राइट करो, आंसर समझ में आ गया। So there are multiple ways, like multiple question, like you can do inequality. I can move ahead with other topics also. X minus 2, x square minus 5 plus x now less than 0. Then here root you can't, 1, 2 you can get, but one root here is irrational roots. That you have to find out by calculator. So x is what? Minus 1 plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac. B square is what? 1 minus 4ac is plus 21. 20 divided by 2. So minus 1 plus square root of 21 by 2 minus 1 minus square root of 21 by 2.
Mhm.
Okay. So these two. So
This is just to find the roots of the cube.
roots are minus 1. My first step to get all the roots and locate them. Okay. And then this is like, isn't like, this is root of 4 something. Like, not 5, 4. So 4 point something, 3 point something, lesser than 2, no?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like minus 1 plus root 21 by 2. Okay. So it comes like this goes like that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, then it's easy. Then you just need to know when, like how, when it's
And why did
negative.
I do this? Because the coefficient of highest power is x cube and coefficient of x cube is plus, so rightmost side plus. And after every root sign flips. Okay.
Mhm.
So that much inequality you need to know. Not much, don't be waste time on like doing that. We have to like first quadratic, you know, algebraic manipulation is like absolute value. Let us revise everything properly and give plenty of question. No one does anything at home. Okay. So quadratic equations, everything no, you should know. So quadratic equations may first thing what you get maximum is completing changing completing square. Can you change 2x square plus 4x minus 6 to completing square as a x minus h whole square plus k? Can you?
Yeah, it was.
I want to answer by from
It was
everyone.
the root from.
So you first take 2 common, or you can always do minus b upon 2a.
Yeah,
So a is anyway you can see
I
2.
forgot.
So x minus and then like minus a plus here in this case. Agree? Because this is
Yeah,
plus.
so it's gonna be 2
And
x
h
plus
is
2 the whole
minus
square.
b, h is minus a minus b upon 2a.
Mhm.
Okay. So minus b upon 2a in this case. So minus 4 upon 4a. Agree?
Mhm.
So isn't it minus h is equal to minus b upon 2a?
H is x coordinate of the vertex, no?
Mhm.
Yeah, but then you write it negative. You never write it like you write the negative of it. You never write the positive, no?
So what did you get H as? You got minus 1. So if you write minus 1, it become plus 1. Agree?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then get K, you put this H into the original equation. If you put 1, then it is going to be 0. You can put 1 here. Minus 1, minus 1 here. So minus 1, what y value? You get minus, 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 minus 8. This is your completing square change.
Wait, what was K again? H was the X coordinate and that was Y
if
coordinate?
this is changing to the quick way is to get a h is minus b over 2a.
Yeah.
K is always
It was important.
4ac minus b square over 4a. You can write this way.
So, but there's no point. Just use the value of h and get the value.
Yeah,
Then
you can also
this
do that.
this opposite sign of this and same sign of that.
So that was the X coordinate, that's the Y coordinate of the
Hmm.
vertex. Yeah, I've not done this for long.
So they did this like a lot in art math.
This was the second or third unit I did last two.
Okay. So now see इनको बता, if you are a x square plus bx plus c, you can rewrite as a x minus alpha x minus beta. You can rewrite as like this as a x minus h whole square plus k. Agree? So just get the connections between these unknowns such that will help you drive. So this you know it is minus b minus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. This is minus b plus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a, and this is x is equal to minus b over 2. Agree? And the y coordinate you can get it by substituting x over there, or you directly write 4ac minus b square over 4a. These are the terminology, these are the like constant that you need to get most of the time. These two called roots. This is vertex, and this line is called axis of symmetry. If same thing you want to write by using this, then this one is alpha, this one is beta, and get axis of symmetry is average of the roots, and then you can get y-axis, y coordinate by putting x into the original. Okay, so a alpha plus beta by 2 minus alpha. Okay.
Wait, I didn't get this second part.
This.
Yeah, this.
So I see x is average of the root, means it comes in the middle of it.
Huh.
You take average means alpha plus beta divided by.
Okay.
Okay, and then you can put here.
So this is alpha and beta.
So you put
The
here
roots.
alpha plus beta divided by
Okay.
2 minus beta. Simplify a, this goes here, beta minus alpha by 2. Agree? This goes here, so alpha minus beta by 2. Agree? So you can write a, if you factor out then alpha minus beta whole square by 2, you get minus of it. That is what y coordinate of the vertex. Okay, here you know anyway x and y coordinate, and you know how to change this to this. Okay, so this much is required, not much. Okay, now moving ahead, you know inequality. If you want any equation is given ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. And I'll say what are the constraints to have like two distinct root, then you'll say b square minus 4ac has to be positive. Now I can say what is the constraint to get one root, then you'll say b square minus 4ac has to have b 0. If I say what is constant to get more, the b square minus 4ac is less than 0.
Discriminant.
Less than.
These are
So like this is called discriminant, and these are the constraint to see the number of root. This type of graph you will have either this or this, it intersect twice because two different values of x intersect.
If A is positive, it's up.
In this case, it touches and goes up or touches and goes down. In this case, it does not touch at all to the x-axis.
Okay. No accents, no roots.
No roots. Okay. So that's how it is. So
when does it go through?
Huh?
When does it go through?
Why where go through?
Like go through the x-axis.
Here it goes through the x-axis now.
Okay.
So two distinct root when this is positive. Zero root when it's like one root is 0. This root is when it's negative.
But
Okay? You understand that?
yeah.
No issues. So moving ahead. Okay. If your x, if I say I have like this, like I have two curve, one is like y is equal to x square, other one is sublime, which is y is equal to kx plus minus 3, means this part passes through here. What is the k value such that it touches, and what is the touching point? Did you understand? Question? There is a line equation with the positive gradient k minus 3. It touches that this point. Okay. What is the constraint, means what is the conditions of k? What k should be such that it touches? Okay. And if touches, then what is the exact value? Like what is the coordinate of this intersection?
X square is equal to kx minus 3.
So the first step there which comes into the mind is to see when they touches means both y values and x values are same. Since y is subject already, you can equate both y because both y at that point are same. Okay, x minus 3. Now move one side. How many root this equation has? Tell me.
How many? Okay, this has
Hmm.
1.
1.
Sir, I don't really understand this question.
Okay, beta. I'll explain it. The question is, do you know how to draw y is equal to x square? You know little. So see, y is equal to x
Linear
square. If you draw, it is like this quadratic equation. It passes through origin and vertically, like you can say, opening upward parabola. Y is equal to x square. This graph is drawn. One line is drawn like this. This line equation is y is equal to k x minus 4. Suppose 3 or 4, anything you take. So I say you have given these two equations. Agree? This k is unknown. There are different values of k. If you write k, it passes through minus 4, 1, this, for different gradings. Agree? There are different lines.
Yeah.
Question is, what k should be such that this touches to the curve? Okay, curve equations is defined. And if touches the curve, what is the point of contact?
Yeah.
That is the question. So first we have to find out k for which it touches, and by using that k value, we have to find out the point of intersection. So Sasya, when they intersect, isn't the y value the same? Agree?
Yeah.
तुझे उसको बोलने दे, बच्चे को बोलने तो समझेगा. See, at that point, both y values are same. Okay, so y values of this curve is what? X square. Y values of the other curve is what here? Minus kx plus 3. Now see, both are equal. You can equate it.
Yeah.
So x square is equal to what? Minus kx plus 3.
Yeah.
Any problem anyone has on that? Hello?
No, sir.
नहीं रुक, ये बच्चों और बच्चे हैं, 2 3 बच्चे. हेलो, ठीक है. So here since y values are equal to, I wrote equal. आवाज नहीं आ रहा. क्या है?
Yeah, आपका echo होता है.
So can you move this to one side? If you move one side, you'll get x square plus kx minus 3 is equal to 0. See, what was the conditions for one root? Because it touches it, it should give only one x value, no? So the
Because it only touches it once. So this is the
it is
question,
like
right?
touching all our conditions. It touches like two lines, touches are two quadratic touches. So conditions after equating determinants has to be what? 0.
No, sir. My question was this line right now minus kx plus 3 का जो line है हमारा,
If
it
x
only
is equal to
touches
what?
once, right? The
It touches
quadratic
once.
curve.
If it is minus k quadratic formula, b square minus 4ac minus b square minus 4ac minus minus plus कितना आ गए?
4AC, minus 3 or minus 12, I think. I think it's minus 12. Yeah, it's minus 12.
Minus 12. ठीक है, minus 12. नहीं, b square minus
4AC, ना AC, and that's
तो plus हो
4 times
जाएगा,
minus
plus 12.
अच्छा.
Plus 12 ना, divide by. ठीक
No,
है,
but why do you need to do this?
I'll tell you ना. See, you have to b square minus 4ac is this ना. This has nahi, acha b square 4ac done. Now see, this you understand. Now it has to have only one root. Agree? So one root ke liye b square minus 4ac has to be what? Isn't 0?
0.
B square means k square minus 4, a is 1, c is minus 3. So k square plus 12 is equal to 0. Will you able to solve this?
K is equal to. So wait, no, you'll get an imaginary answer.
Yeah,
Perfect.
imaginary.
So means there is no any such line which you equate and intersect. And think practically, this is y-intercept is here. So you can't like anywhere you draw a line, it does not touch, it cuts. Agree? So if the line is below, then it touches. So if this is minus, ठीक है, and then you move this become plus, then this b square will have minus here. So for k is equal to root 12 plus minus it touches.
Okay.
ठीक है? Understand? So that's what it is. So how will find out point of contact?
So you just use
Equate the two lines
So
like
from
the
both sides it goes,
quadratic.
na? So 2 point of contact are there. If I take plus root 2, I have x square plus 2 root 3x plus 3. Agree? Is equal to 0. So x square plus 2 root 3x plus root 3 whole square is equal to 0. So x plus root 3 whole square is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus root 3. Agree? So x equal to कितना है?
Minus.
Minus.
And when you said there were two values,
Hmm?
there and there.
Where?
Oh, you said there were two values, right?
Two sides, here and here. So this is when you have taken plus.
Mhm.
When you take minus, you write minus here. Okay,
Mhm.
then minus here. Then it
Yes.
become minus here. So it
So
becomes
plus.
plus. There are two x values. So one
Plus minus
is
two.
this side, one is other side.
Mhm.
Okay, so can we do again the same question? Can we think of what we have done? So there was a quadratic like this. Agree? Y is equal to x square. There was a line like this, which is y is equal to kx minus 3. Plus 3 was not working because plus 3 has y-intercept here and it will never touch. Now, the question was it passes through 0 minus 3. You can see if you plug in 0 here. So there are like, if you draw the line, if we change the k value, there are different lines are there. So one line you have to find out which touches the curve from both sides. Okay. So step one is when it touches the y values of both curves remain same. So x square is same as kx minus 3. The move one side. If you move one side, you got x square minus kx plus 3 is equal to 0. So after that, like since this equations only touching, so means one root. One root matlab b square minus 4ac of the equation has to be what? It has to be
0.
0. So by using that, I got k value plus minus 12.
Mhm.
Okay, if you take plus 12, then it works. If you take minus 12, then it works. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Sir,
So
I didn't understand. Sorry. Then what was the x is equal to minus k plus minus root or whole root of k square plus 12?
So that was discriminant, like that was full equation. So equation, what did I do? K plus minus square root of k square minus 12 over 2. Agree? Those were roots, intersections x value. Now you want only one root. So one root means this should give only one value of like this whatever x you have. Okay. To give this part has to be 0 because this is plus minus. If this part is 0, this disappears. Agree?
Mhm.
In k by 2 only one value. Okay, so to do that, that is why k square minus 12 is 0. Okay, for having one root only. And then this is k is equal to 12. So if you take k plus minus root 12 and replace it back, then this disappears and only one root you will get. Okay,
Mhm.
understand? So these are the k values and x value anyway you found out. This is x value. You plug in that k, so root 12 will come here. Okay, so that x value from this point will find. Okay, understand? So what was k value for which this happens? K is equal to root 12. You place it here into the original equation k root 12 and then solve it, then you will get x value at that point.
Plus or
And
minus 2.
so plus minus 2 root 3. So if you write either of this and then equate it and solve.
But can we do another question like this?
You can do it like, see, now my question is if I have x square plus kx plus 4 more than 0, find the integral values of k such that this happens. Tell me. I've given 5 minutes again. Think you want k such integral values for which this satisfies.
Roberts.
मतलब integral solution means integer value of k.
अच्छा, okay.
Integral value matlab you understand. Now integral नहीं
Minus.
rational values. You get like rational values of like.
Okay, yeah. In rational.
So how many roots does this have?
You think what is the questions and try to visualize what I'm asking it, and you can like see. And then I let me explain that question also. See, what does it means when you say some quadratic equation is more than 0? So this is y value, this is also y value. You're saying there are two graphs, one is y is equal to 0, agree? Other graph is this, something like that. and these graphs is above than this y is equal to 0 line. That's what now it is. So in context of number of roots, how many number of roots this graph has? Tell me.
Zero.
0. So no roots. Okay.
It's greater than the.
No.
Okay.
This says this y value of that is positive.
Mhm.
So positive means above the x-axis.
Got it.
Okay, there are no roots.
Mhm.
If no roots means what?
That means it doesn't touch the x-axis and
So then b square minus 4ac of the equation has to be what?
Less than 0.
Less than.
less than 0.
Because you don't want any x-intercept. 99.9% of students look into that and they say b square minus 4ac is more than 0. It is only IBDP student, add math student, 99.9%. Even AMC student do the same thing. So constraint is this and a positive to have like f of x more than 0. A is this value is anyway positive. Well, it has to open upward, agree? Now b square is what? K square minus 4ac means 16 less than 0. So k minus 4, k plus 4 less than 0. So k has to be in between minus 4 to plus 4.
Okay.
Okay. So how many such integral values are there in between? So start from minus 3, goes till 3. Because this is done in the solution.
Yes.
Agree? So how many integral values are there? You tell me. How to count if you start from
Seven.
minus 3, minus 2, minus 1,
Seven.
0, 7 values. So always this minus this plus 1.
Yeah.
So when the consecutive integers you have, then always last minus first
Mhm.
plus 1.
Okay.
Okay, so you normally 90% this here also says 6, but not 6, 7. So
Zero
3
also.
minus of minus 3 plus 1. So 6 plus 1, which is 7. Okay, so this everyone makes concept. So there are 7 integral value. If you place it here, 0, 1, 2, 4. Let's check it. If you place 0, you'll get x square plus 4, which is like that. It is always above the x-axis. So that's how it is.
Well.
Okay.
Can you like re-explain it a little slower again? I'm very confused.
Tell me where you confused that. What was the
So I
question?
still don't understand like मेरे को ये अभी तक नहीं समझ आया कि if it will be facing up or down or if does it have no it will be facing up obviously but if it has how many roots does it have?
So see, when I say something more than 0, I say some quadratic equation f of x more than 0. So try to visualize it any type of function, linear, quadratic, cubic. I am saying कि भैया, if I say solve, then I am asking you for x value for which is above the x-axis. If I say more than 0, for more than 0, what it is, tell me.
It's above the x-axis.
Above the x-axis. Above the x, I'm not telling you to solve it. I'm just generally try to visualize this. Any type of functions you have. If I say more than 0 means above the x-axis. If I say solve for more than,
Oh, got it.
if I say
Got
solve
it.
for more than 0 means there may be less than also, just like this curve. If I say solve for x value means list the x values for which this is above the x-axis. So from here and before, from in between and then after that. Agree? So this eventually condition is given to you.
So it has no real roots.
No real roots. You always been told that this is the x is what are the set of x values. Okay, so x values you not relevant to x value. You're talking about for what k value it is above the x axis. They're not talking about x k value such that is above. So means you have to put here something like 10, 20, which will give you always more than 0 means always no roots. Okay, now understand? Okay. These are like concepts where you need like actually need proper thinking. If you gap it and don't do anything, then it won't happen. Like you have to like now start studying. Now up the like
And if a was minus and it was less than
A is more than 0, it's open upward. A is less than 0, it's open downward.
and if it
A
was
in
then
between 0
the whole equation
minus 1 to 0, I'll tell you. This is spread like so. Now this is pressed like this.
No,
If
I
A in between 0 to 1, it is like this. ठीक है, it is stretched as compared to this. ठीक है, so if you A is equal to 10, it is more narrow. So A, that's how A effect. If you say b square minus 4ac of the quadratic is 0, means somewhere it coming and bounce back at the x-axis. So if something says b square minus 4ac more than 0, then it touches cuts twice. If I say, oh yeah, my b square minus 4ac is less than 0,
Okay, then it doesn't touch.
it doesn't. It goes up and down.
Or-
ठीक है? Understand?
Okay.
So that is the constraint that you put. Acha, can you tell me one thing? I have drawn one graph, two graph, three graph, four graph. This is one, this is two, this one is three, this one is four. For what, which graph having B negative? You understand? Question is like this. Agree? This is the equation. Which graph? This is Y. Which graph having B negative? Okay, tell me and how you check it.
A is positive, positive, negative, negative. and
देखो
then
पहले तो एक चीज
greater than
हमें
zero.
b की बात करना है b कैसे
B
निकाल
minus
how to
4AC
put
is-
constraint for b. I'll tell you, let's take any graph just like this graph. You take this, agree? So this graph is drawn like this. So you talking about what is b with a positive or negative of this graph? You know this is axis of symmetry, which is x equal to minus
Okay.
b over 2a. Is it positive? How do you know?
Yeah, so if it's on the right of the y-axis, then B is positive. If it's on left, it's negative.
Listen, very careful. This is what? Right side of that, this is x value, which has to be positive.
Yeah.
Now, this is anyway positive because open upward. You put cross multiply, so minus b is what? More than 0. So b is what? Less than 0. So this graph having b less than 0. You talk about this is similar. You have like opening downward parabola, but minus is still negative, but a is also negative. So this negative cancel out. So b is negative for this also. Okay?
Okay, I got it.
No, but wrong. This was more than 0. So b is
So you just have to see the x value and then the
and then
a
see
value.
a value and a value is x value is positive, and that's how you can put inequality. And then see a value with a positive and negative. Based on that, you take the decision. ठीक है? So, Anvika, if A is positive, C is positive, B square minus 4AC is positive, and B is positive, how the graph will look like? First, let us start with this A positive.
It's small.
It
It's upward.
opens upward anywhere like this. So first constraint can be any problem for that. That is one. Second, this is C positive. So you'll filter out most of the graphs which intersect y-axis down to the x-axis because this is called y-intercept.
Okay.
Okay, so all the questions gone, it's open upward like this, but it should not touch, cut below the x-axis. Okay. Now, third constraint, two constraints have been imposed. So there are multiple graphs, more like this, like that. This says
That it has to have two roots.
this says two distinct root, means this also filtered out because it has to cut two times. Now, two type of graph you are strict with, one like this, one like
Okay.
that. Okay. Now the constraint, further constraint is b positive. So for this we had done already, b is negative. This has to be b positive because x value is left side is what? Minus b upon 2 is negative. And anyway, this is positive. This cross multiplies. So minus b less than 0. So b is more than 0 because this is negative. If you multiply it by negative, it becomes positive. Okay? Understand?
But so couldn't be anywhere over here as well.
Anywhere, any graph, vertex is the left side.
Yeah.
Vertex, those b values are positive. Means you try to see many graphs like x square and you want b to be positive plus 2x plus 3, all the vertex are left side and y-intercept positive. This kind of graph. Here a is also positive. B square minus 4ac is 0. B square, no, और लिख दे, b square minus 4ac is also positive. Okay. And then y-intercept is also positive. These kind of equations. So equation which having all positive a, b, c is these kind of equations. So roots always falls to the left side of the equality. Okay.
So what's the last condition plus
So,
all those?
no, this is nothing. This four condition I substitute.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so that we can. हाँ बेटा.
Sorry, I understood all the constraints. C वाला में क्या हुआ था?
See, betu, one y-intercept, where they intersect on the y. Above the x-axis means plus, below the x-axis means negative. Agree? See, any graph like this is negative. So if you plug in x0, because the equation was this, no? This where the intersect on y-axis.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
It's above.
Say above. ठीक है बहुत सारा सीख लिया so these are like you need to know, it's very like a good concept class. Now acha, if I have ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, if this is alpha, this is beta, so how you can connect alpha plus beta? What is alpha plus beta? What is alpha into beta?
Sum of roots, product of roots.
So sum of root, like what is sum of?
This both of them add. Oh,
So sum of roots will be minus b over a and product of roots will be c over a.
distance between those two.
Hmm.
Is the total distance between alpha and beta.
So I'll tell you. See, sum of roots, no, not total. Alpha minus beta is total. Beta minus alpha is total. So, alpha is what? Minus b minus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. Beta is what? Minus b plus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. Agree? If I add them, what I'll get? Alpha plus beta. Add them, this cancels out, minus 2b over 2a. This cancels out, so minus b over a.
Okay.
Okay? So if you do product of roots, you will get like see opposite sign of this, you get c over a if you simplify.
Okay.
Okay, so if these two roots are there, then sum of root is minus b over d. If you want to connect, so you divide it by a, you get x square plus b over ax plus c over a is equal to 0.
So I'm just confused how this happened. Like
you do multiply, you'll get same. You do multiply this, so a square minus b square is applicable. This cancels out, and then you'll get 4 here, and then 4a, 4a, like 1 cancel this square, and then 4 cancel out a, 1 cancel the c upon a.
okay.
You do it, you'll get it. Okay. Now x square minus of minus b over a x plus c over a is equal to 0. So x square minus alpha plus beta you can write times x plus alpha into beta is equal to 0. Okay. So if you know roots of the equations, you can directly write equations. Okay, if you know x square roots of equations are alpha beta, then you can directly put here. Just like if I say, okay, get the equation fast. This is -1, this is 2. You'll raise her x square minus 1 plus 2x minus 2, because product of this is -2. So it's 0. That is the equation, sir. You look, take it like -x minus 2 is that equations. Okay. Understand? So that's how useful it is. If you know root, sum of roots, you can directly substitute. If you know product of root, you can directly substitute. Okay. I hope you understand that. So a lot of questions are there. बहुत सारे questions इस पे बहुत सारे now एक चीज और आता है distance between roots. Okay.
Yeah. Now I
The
understood
distance,
because it's minus, right? So
distance means you subtract this. You write beta minus alpha.
yeah,
Because this is
that's a
always
negative
higher.
value.
No, this is not negative value. It could be like this also. This is
Okay.
higher than that.
Mhm.
So you don't have to put then absolute value. Otherwise, you have to put absolute value.
Mhm.
So beta minus alpha you have to get it. Beta minus alpha you get it. Then this minus this. So if you do minus it flip sign, so you'll get 2 square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. This cancels out. So square root of b square minus 4ac over a. That is your what?
That's the um
The distance between
Distance,
two
right.
roots.
okay.
I'll give notes I have given. It's very properly made notes. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So this is you understand. Now let's do this. I think I have given notes. I didn't put question much. I think question gone.
Where are they?
This here, not this here, this.
Oh, okay.
Perfectly, properly. So much notes I have given.
Yeah.
Tests also tried to put. I think where it gone. I don't know. If I do it. So this is the thing.
It covers everything.
It
Everything.
covers very, very good notes. I took like 4-5 hours in the cloud, and then my books I used, and then I made it.
So it covers everything we learned.
Everything you learn.
Okay.
See now, if you go through this,
So can you share this with us then?
I'll
It's
say,
on
I'll
OneNote.
just, it's one note. Now you don't have one note over.
So I don't have this one note now.
See how much time it took to make 75 pages. 75 page cloud work is not maya. So this everything I have done, I tried to cover whatever it is. See, I just made the like formula for when the solution is rational, when the solution is irrational, when the solution is integral. ठीक है? So बहुत मेहनत की इसमें 3-4 घंटे लगा था, 4 घंटे से भी ज्यादा लगा। कहाँ गया? मैं तो सब दे दूंगा यार, मैं क्या ही करूँगा इसका सब। ये क्या हो गया? लिंक जूम का ही है। See, these are the constraints. That's how you start with for like now roots. D less than 0, no roots. D is a perfect square, then irrational. D is not. D is a perfect
all the
square,
75
no
pages should
irrational
be-
root. Perfect square can be rational roots. ठीक है. If this is divisible by 2a, then integral roots. If it is not divisible by 2, then rational roots.
Mhm.
Okay. So that's how it is.
So should we memorize all the 7?
No, why will you memorize? It's perfect.
Like just get it in your mind.
Just like take the equation. If I have x square plus kx plus suppose 4. For what k values do you have integral root? Tell me.
Integral.
Well, integer roots. So roots are what? X is equal to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2 into 1. ठीक है, तो first step is this has to be square number to go outside that. So what is square number it can be? So you can have k square minus 16. You write here like it can be 1 square. Agree? So k square minus 16, it can be what? 2 square. K square minus 16 can be what? 3 square. K square minus 16 can be.
Yeah, so then you get KS5 for 3 square.
So here 4 square. The moment you write 5 square, it won't work.
Yeah.
Will it work? Think, will it work here? Yes.
Yeah, it does KS5.
If I have k square minus 16 is equal to 5 square, will it work?
No.
Why?
So
It works for everywhere. Now see, integral root. This does not like, see, if you move this other side, what is k value?
Sir, it won't work for k squared minus 60 is equal to 5 squared because if you move it to the other side, it will be 41, not a perfect square.
For which one you're saying?
For k squared minus 16 is equal to 5 squared.
Is so what k value takes such that this is 5 square, no?
So, but like whatever you take, it's at the end of it, it's not going to be a perfect square because whatever k squared is like k
So,
squared is equal
so
to
no,
40.
no. So k square is here. Okay, k square minus 16 has to be this. So you can find out k values. So now if you move any value you'll take here, it is also you can take some k value which will give this. This also will give this also will give this also this. Everywhere you can find out some value. For
These
what?
are the k values or
These are
the
the
total?
these are the total values. So for respective k value you have to get
Okay.
for integral solutions.
Mhm.
Okay, for rational solutions. So how many are there as such?
Hmm.
All of them, so many. So keep going until infinity, no?
Yeah.
Because when you do integral values of k, if you find them, that is different case. Agree? So the question when properly framed, then we'll see it kya hai. But normally constant you whatever. Acha, you tell me if this is this both roots are positive, what constraint I can put? You want both root to be positive.
Go through the process.
Hmm.
Okay. Then B is that.
The root, two roots you saying.
Mhm.
Two root means b square minus 4ac what? More than 0.
Yeah. And also B is because it's on this side, so B will be I'm pretty sure less than zero, right?
Hmm?
B will be negative, right? Because it's on the right side.
Think. बताओ क्या कंस्टेंट रखा एक तो इस बी स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac तो दो रूट्स होने चाहिए
Yeah.
ठीक है और क्या कंस्टेंट रखें जिससे हमें दो रूट मिल दो पक्का पक्का दो रूट रहे दोनों पॉजिटिव रूट्स
Mhm.
बोलो ना
The y-intercept is positive. So
पर ऐसे भी हो सकता है ना वाई इंटरसेप्ट पॉजिटिव निगेटिव होगा फिर
two.
दोनों रूट्स पॉजिटिव
Yeah. I thought it had something to do with B.
minus b upon 2 is positive. That is fine. But if minus 2 of b upon 2 positive you take, then that also can be minus b upon 2 a positive. That is not sufficient condition, that means, no? Tell me, b square minus
So what
4.
are we trying to look for?
We are trying to put the conditions in this quadratic equations such that both roots are positive.
Yeah.
So roots are like ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0.
Yeah.
Roots are alpha and beta.
Yeah.
We need to put constraints such that both roots are right side of that. So first constraint is b square minus 4ac itself positive. Agree?
Yeah.
Because then only there will be two roots. So you have this way or you will have this way, either of the way you have. Now, second condition and third condition, what we should put, a second one more condition such that both root that shows positive. Tell me. Two more conditions.
C value doesn't.
Think na, Baba. Chal, acha, you put this. You put minus b or 2a is positive. ठीक है? This and एक बात बता, product of root is what?
That
C upon A.
Product of c upon a,
Yeah.
is that also positive? कि दोनों अगर इसी साइड है मल्टीप्लाई करें तो पॉजिटिव आना चाहिए
So, but if they're both negative, then also it'll be positive.
but then this vertex will not fulfill condition, then this has to be negative, no? Which is
Yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah.
This you putting for right side vertex, no?
Mm-hmm.
Did you understand? So there are a lot of constraints, like you have to come up with thing, and then I have like put in everything here, like in very properly. This repost all this PDF. Okay, you all guys have to do well in AMC, then you should start reading the content also. Okay, so I hope you understand this. What I did, like I tried Just like this question, let's do this question. Find the values of k has equal roots and all integer k such that itne has a rational roots. Tell me, this how we'll do, this rational roots. So if you want a rational root, only one constraint. B square minus 4ac has to be
Uh,
integral value,
integral.
x square. Okay? Understand? B is what in this case? K square minus 4a is what? 1, c is what? 1 is equal to x square. x मत रखो, d रख लो, ये p रख लो.
P square.
ठीक है? So k square minus p square is equal to 4. ठीक है? So k minus p, k plus p is 4. Perfect? So अब बताओ, p तो p is कोई number ना? It does not matter. So can't it be like k minus p and k plus p has to be 1 into 4 or 4 into 1 or 2 into 2?
Yeah.
Then minus of it.
Oh.
Okay, so if I'll take one condition, 1 into 4, so k minus p is equal to 1, k plus p is equal to 4. So if you add them, then you'll get what? 5p. You have to get k, not p. Okay, so you subtract them, like you add them. So 2k is equal to what? 5. K is equal to 5 by 2. If you take k is equal to 5 by 2, then you will have integral. This is one set. Second set is you flip it. You write here k minus p is equal to 4, k plus p is equal to 1. Now you add 2k is equal to, again same. You take 2, then
That will be the same.
then k is equal to what?
That's 4, that's k equals 2k. That's
2 is equal to
2.
2.
K
K is equal to 2.
Yeah.
What if you take both minus? Then minus 5 by 2. If you take both like minus here, then
Sir, anyways, it can't be 1 and 4 or any of those. Like, even it doesn't matter if minus, because 1 and 4 are have different parity. So,
but I
like,
didn't say integral value of k, I said
logically,
integral roots, no? So the parity does not matter when you say integral roots. Parity only matters when you say integral solution, integral value of k. So if different parity you have and this is double, then that is going to be odd. Then of course,
but in the question it's written all integer k, right?
Achha, all integer case, then there won't be any solutions.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying, no?
Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
But this would give solution when both are same. Agree? Same
Yeah,
parity.
that's
So k minus p would give you 2, k plus p would give you 2. So if you add, then 2, k is equal to 4,
yeah.
k is equal to 2.
Yeah.
Agree? So then that would give you one solution, k is equal to 2. ठीक है? एंड -2 लेगा तो तब भी तो आएगा ना, k -2 भी तो हो सकता है.
हाँ.
ठीक है, चाहे चेक कर ले. अगर तू b स्क्वायर माइनस 4 इसी क्या आया, k स्क्वायर माइनस 4 ना, तो अगर 2 लिया -2 ये 0 हो गया ना, बात खत्म. इसके अलावा तू और कुछ नहीं ले सकता, क्योंकि नहीं तो डिफरेंट पैरिटी आएगा. ये सब है ना, एक इवन एक ऑड सब्सट्रैक्शन वुड गिव ऑड. इफ ऑड देन इफ 2 टाइम्स ऑफ k कैन नॉट बी ऑड ना टू गेट इंटीग्रल सॉल्यूशंस.
सर तो अगर इक्वल रूट्स है तो k इज इक्वल टू 5 और k इज इक्वल टू -3, और अगर रैशनल रूट्स है तो k इज इक्वल टू 2 और k इज इक्वल टू -2.
हाँ, रेशनल रूट्स है तो दिस हाउ यू विल डील विद दिस क्वेश्चन. दिस
पहला वाला.
हाँ, तो इट्स वेरी इजी ना, सेम थिंग. you have 15 ना positive integral solutions, and so how many that formula is also there. So factor of this का whole square ना, x minus y and x plus y is equal to 1 into 15, 15 into 1, then 3 into 5 and 5 into 3. Agree? What is
Yeah. No, that's it. That's it.
So how many factor it
Then you can,
has?
but
D
the minus
D n square 15 square is like I think divided by 2.
So can you also take the minus values?
Huh?
Minus 3 times minus 5.
Then the 600 minus, so those make
Then
you
just double it.
नहीं सर बट इसमें लिखा है कि पॉजिटिव इंटीजर्स
Positive
है
integers. Okay.
हाँ, सो इसमें से पॉजिटिव तो इनमें से आएगा दोनों सबसे, क्योंकि ऐड
सारी होंगी
सारे पॉजिटिव आएंगे, पर और पॉजिटिव हो सकते हैं ना भाई। अगर तू इसको 1 ले ले, इसको 15 ले ले, या -1 ले ले इसको, नहीं तो तब तो होएगा नहीं ना, -15 में तो निगेटिव हो जाएगा ना, दोनों निगेटिव लेगा तो। ठीक है, ठीक है। How will solve this kind of question? You can convert into this format. Agree? This one is AMC question, I think. समझ में आ गया ना पूरे टॉपिक? तो अभी इसमें मैं प्रैक्टिस कैसे दूं? बहुत सारा प्रैक्टिस दिया हूं, पर तुम लोग कैसे करूं? चढ़ा वो उसमें एसएस पे चढ़ा के टेस्ट दूं, थोड़ा फॉलो करूं, क्या करूं?
Okay, SS practice.
चढ़ा देता हूं, मतलब कैसे करूं? क्योंकि कॉन्सेप्ट तुम लोग को सबको आ रहे हैं, ये सब तो वेरी इजी क्वेश्चन है। जेई क्वेश्चन ये दिया हुआ है, ठीक है। द रूट्स ऑफ दिस आर क्यूब ऑफ, अभी तो पढ़ा ही नहीं, तब हो ज्यादा होगा, अभी तो पॉलिनोमियल नहीं पढ़ा है ना। चल अच्छा, ये वाले पूरे कर लेते हैं। बोलो इसमें से पहला ए का आंसर बताओ क्या होगा?
So I mean, you just do b square minus 4ac is greater than 0 and get it. It's
नो, टू इंटीग्रल रूट्स ना बेटा। सो यू
yeah,
वांट
but still you
you
can
want see you want b square minus 4ac is equal to some p square. Agree? And that p square is even number, not odd number, because then you, when you try to find out root, minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac or 2a will do na. So first condition is this has to be square number. Second condition is this combine has to be multiple of, because a is one multiple of 2, means this has to have same parity, this and this. If you subtract, you will get even number then na. So then only these two cancels out. So this would give you b square minus p square is equal to 4ac. So b minus p, b plus p is equal to 4c. So 4 into, नहीं यह तो 4 होएगा, 4 से मतलब 4 into 3 ना. Then get that, like solve them for different like combinations, and then first you get the value of b and p, and then check for which b it is divisible by 4. ठीक है, and
I didn't really understand this.
चलो अच्छा फिर से करते हैं पूरा। क्वेश्चन क्या है तू बता? फाइंड द वैल्यूज ऑफ k for which it has two integral solutions. Agree? So what are the constants for integral solutions? You tell me. The solutions are minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. So if
Yeah.
this is square root does not like give a perfect value, this, then what will happen? Tell me. If that is not perfect value, then it won't be integral. This is irrational roots. Agree? So first,
Yeah.
this has to be a perfect square. Condition 1. So b square minus 4ac has to be perfect square. Suppose p square.
Yeah.
Okay. So first step, let us find out what are those like p values that it can be. Okay, and then we'll see kya karna hai. So b square minus p square is equal to 4ac. B is what? K square. P is what? You don't know. 4a is
Yeah.
1, c is what? 36. So
Yeah.
this k minus p, k plus p is 36.
No, 4 times
140, 144.
Yeah.
144. So anyway, this is like
Sir,
12 and
k
12.
will be equal to plus minus 12.
हाँ बेटा,
Yeah.
Sir, k will be equal to plus minus 12 if you are assuming that we can
हाँ
have the same
हाँ, तो
value.
directly you can write it. Like see, you don't have to do this anyway. 144 ना,
Yeah, so it's a square number already. So then
already square number, so you can put it and you get it. Those k value is what? Plus minus 12. Agree? So what would be the
got it.
second question? क्या करना है b पर?
I didn't get the last step.
क्या last?
This, how did we get this? I understood till here. Like, I didn't understand what to do after this.
नहीं, वो इतना कैलकुलेट करने का जरूरत ही नहीं है, ये ऑलरेडी स्क्वायर है,
Oh,
ऑलरेडी स्क्वायर नंबर है 36 ये। तो स्क्वायर नंबर मतलब प्लस माइनस 12 ले लो,
Okay.
ठीक है। पी जीरो ले लो, और
हम्म।
पी जीरो कर रहे हो तो पी स्क्वायर माइनस फोर ए सी का, पी स्क्वायर माइनस फोर पी का जरूरत नहीं, बी स्क्वायर माइनस फोर ए सी से ही काम हो गया ना।
Yeah.
तो हैज रेशनल रूट्स, ये भी सब कर सकते हो बिल्कुल, मतलब इसमें से कुछ इतना दिमाग लगाने का जरूरत नहीं। हाउ विल यू डू दिस क्वेश्चन, दिस क्वेश्चन यो
9th or 10th?
ninth first. See, first this says alpha plus beta is what? Plus 7.
Mhm.
Alpha into beta is what? Plus 11.
Mhm.
Okay. Now you tell me, if you have alpha square beta square as root, so alpha square plus beta square you have to get now.
So
So
wait, can't
you
you just
say
write it in the
alpha
factor
plus
form
b.
and wait? So I had a doubt.
Sweet.
So the first you can get the whatever the root.
Arus, just give me 1 minute. I'll just explain it to you in my different way. See, if any equation you have ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, alpha and beta are the roots of the equation. So alpha plus beta is minus b over a, alpha into beta is c over a. Agree? And I told you also x square minus sum of root you'll write times x plus product of root you write, then that is going to be your equation. Agree? So now new set of roots are alpha square beta square. So the equations which having alpha square beta square as root will be x square minus alpha square plus beta square times x plus alpha square into beta square is equal to 0. Okay, so from this you need this and you need this.
Mhm.
Okay, so what is alpha plus beta? See,
that-
how will you get, like, see, from this information, how will you get alpha square beta square, how will you get alpha square into beta square? So this is quite evident. You square it, agree? So square it, what will you get? Alpha square times beta square, and alpha into beta was 11, so 11 square is 121. So this is 121 here that you have to
Yeah.
place. This you have to extract alpha square plus beta square is alpha plus beta whole square minus what you will write here, 2 alpha square alpha into beta. Agree? Because that if you add this side, then that is the expansions of that. You move that side, you need to have this subject. Alpha plus beta is what? 7 square is what? 49 minus 2 into 11. So 49 minus 22. So 49 minus 22 is what?
Uh, that's 27.
27. Okay. So 27 is this part. So x square minus 27x plus 121 is equal to 0 is that equation whose roots are alpha square and beta square.
Mhm.
I hope you understand what I've done. So same thing is here.
So wait, I had another method. Can I ask you?
Tell me.
So first, obviously, we can get the roots of the first one, like obviously by factorizing it.
Yeah. But you can't get by factorizing. Reason is simple. This is prime number. Prime number is only 1 into 11 into 11 into
Oh
1.
shit! Yeah.
Okay. So you can't do anything.
Oh yeah, then it's fine.
Okay. So this one. You try, take some times and do this.